And hi there, and hi. Welcome to the Friday edition of Blondes on Books. It's a deeply metaphorical title.
It is.
Because we're blonde, and it's about books.
Yes.
Are you following? Right, so I am Sarah Hegger. I write contemporary and medieval romance, and whatever grabs my fantasy next.
And I am Cynthia Aubin. I write mostly funny paranormal. It's kind of like Bridget Jones' Diary, but with werewolves. That's my bag, but I too write thrillers and other things. So whatever interests me at the time, kind of a squirrel.
There we go. So what are we talking about today, Cynthia?
Oh, well, this is my very first time being live, so I just wanted to let the world know that Sarah Hegger took my live virginity.
I popped her cherry. I popped her video cherry.
So today, I think we should talk about sports, don't you?
I do.
After what happened this week?
I do. I think sports would be good. Sports would be good.
So this week, after, 108 years.
That's what I heard, but I'm not a big kind of sports person, so.
You know, I don't follow sports huge. There are some that I like more than others, and we'll get into that.
Hey, look who's with us.
Hey, hi Vikas.
Hi Vikas, how you doing?
Good to see you. Yes, please feel free to chime in and let us know you're here, and we're going to have some fun contests and things like that. So make sure you let us know you're here.
Okay, perfect. So anyway, I interrupted you. The Cubs?
Yes, the Cubs. They won the World Series after 108 years, which I gather is kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, it is, right? And even if you don't like the Cubs, you've got to give them this one, right? Really? Even Indians fans, you've got to give them this one.
I think so. I think so, too. So that got us thinking, right? Sports.
Clumsy segue into sports
romance. Yes.
And what's hot and what's not.
So we have come up with an extraordinarily clever...
But can I stop you before you get to the rating system?
Yes.
Here's my question. Sports romance, we always have, he's a football player, she's a physiotherapist, he's...
Yes. She mends his broken tibia and his broken heart.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Has anybody written a sports romance where the heroine is the kick-ass athlete? Has anybody... I don't know of one.
I think that would be amazing.
Do you know of one?
I do not know of one. I would love to know of one.
Anybody out there ever heard of anyone? Let me see.
Who do we have with us? Oh, we have Michelle Cross-Hood. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Mandy McKenzie.
Hi, Mandy. Thanks for joining us, you guys.
And so if any of you know of a sports romance where the heroine formed the, she was the athlete, I'd really love to hear about it.
Oh, hey, Rebecca Poole's with us now. Hi, Rebecca. She's an amazing cover artist, by the way, Rebecca Poole.
You say I do, Rebecca. Do you know of a sports romance where the female is the hero?
We would love to hear about
athlete?
That. Yeah.
I'd love to hear that, because otherwise, if you're a writer and you're watching, you want to get on that right away. I mean, imagine my husband had this crush on this German pole vaulter.
Wow.
She was blonde, she was gorgeous, she was wearing those little shorts like Harley Quinn. And then she had an arse on her that wouldn't quit. I mean, there we go, right?
Yes. Well, see, I am not athletically inclined at all. My father was a champion high jumper. He's tall, like I am.
I did not know
He
that.
was a national champion high jumper and basketball player and volleyball player. And I am the least athletically coordinated person on the planet. I swear this.
Yeah, okay, so Rebecca says she's going to get the title.
Yay, fabulous.
And Vikas says he likes heroine-oriented.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Films especially.
Films, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
There's some really good
I mean,
ones.
really strong women, but, not too strong, not like impossible, like...
Yeah.
Well,
you don't want the heroine to be so badass that she's going to have to rescue the hero if somebody, comes and she... You know what I mean?
And she's always wearing perfect lipstick and stupid little shorts.
Exactly.
I mean, if she's going to be badass, she's got to get grubby.
Really be badass.
Right? Exactly. So there we go. We're in perfect
that.
agreement once again.
Fabulous.
So now, I'm going to let Cynthia explain the rating system.
So we're going to talk about a few different sports, and we decided we wanted to figure out exactly how hot we thought the athletes in various sports are. So we designed an ingenious rating system, the sweaty jockstrap system. So
exactly, because it's sports.
It's sports. See,
we are so... I don't know, symbolic,
We are deeply metaphorical.
We are. That's a better way of saying it, yeah.
So, one sweaty jockstrap means it's kind of like a, not so great, right? Yeah. Two sweaty jockstraps. What would be the equivalent of a two sweaty jockstrap reaction?
I'd look twice.
There you go. See? 2 sweaty jock straps equals we look twice. Oh, we have some more people with us now, too. Mary Beth Whitcock, that's fabulous.
Hi there. And we have Kathy
Mandy.
Valentine.
Kathy Valentine, yes.
And Doris is with us.
Hi, Doris. I'm so glad to see you here.
And Rebecca has come up with that name, Points on a Curve, by Nia Rawlins.
That is a fabulous. Oh, and she designed the cover.
Yeah.
Definitely going to have to get that one.
So whatever you say, if you do get it and review it, you loved the cover.
Yes.
Right.
Okay,
So we
sorry.
were on our rate
I'm
system.
easily distractible.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
haven't
Yeah, me
noticed.
too.
Yeah. Squirrel. 3 sweaty jock straps. What are we thinking that
I
would look
wouldn't
like?
say no.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
kick
that.
him out of bed.
No, would not kick him out of bed for eating crackers, which is perfectly fine, and people should not judge people that eat crackers in bed. I'm just saying.
Says the person who just like mainlines Hershey's all the time.
I mainline Hershey's, I mainline Reese's, I mainline a lot of stuff.
Do you?
Okay. 4 sweaty jock straps.
Yep. 4 sweaty jock straps, 4 I jump him.
Like a pole vaulter?
I climb him like a tree.
I would actually love to see that.
Especially since like I'm 5'8", so it'd have to be one hell of a tree.
This is something we're gonna have to talk about. She's 5'8", I'm 5'10" and 3/4.
And 3/4. Okay.
That
Well,
3/4 is
I'm
important.
5'8" and 1/4. All right. She's always got to just one up me, right?
Well, I'm kind of competitive, even though I'm not athletically inclined, so I have to win where I can.
Ian is getting a little nervous.
Ian, hi Ian. Ian has known me ever since college. I used to make him birthday cakes, and we once did a Hooters themed birthday party.
Oh, you did?
For his birthday, and there are pictures that exist of this.
I want to see those pictures, Ian.
Maybe next week.
And the sweaty jock straps are making you nervous. Well, we're not sure if 5 sweaty jock straps is really a good thing, but we're going with the theme. We're just going with the theme.
Right.
So what is 5 sweaty
Look at
jock
this.
straps?
See, Ian says it all depends on who is eating the crackers.
Exactly.
Amen, Ian. Thank you.
So that's why the 4 gets,
Yes.
the eating the crackers thing.
All right. So our penultimate sort of rating here would be 5 sweaty jock straps.
No, it's ultimate, not penultimate.
Well, ultimate. Sorry. Words. Now who's doing the one that meant to? Okay, so 5 is the best rating. So 5 would be like, boy howdy, yes ma'am, gotta have that.
Any way it comes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's.
That got dirty. Escalated.
I guarantee that's probably going to happen a lot, the dirtiness.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Speaking of dirtiness, have you noticed where we are?
Yes.
We are in Sarah Hegger's basement, which is in progress. See, there's a table saw. That's a table saw, right?
I don't know.
See, this is where I would be much more impressive if I knew things about.
The Sexy Seamus, who's the contractor, is, oh, by the way, Sexy Seamus in his 20s, very, very cute.
Yes, exceedingly
I
cute.
understand he's single, and he's handy. Drives a big truck and is handy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
So back to the point.
Yes. Should we talk about which sports we feel deserve different ratings, maybe?
We do.
Should we start there?
So baseball being the baseball players.
Baseball,
How hot
yes.
are baseball players?
We want to know what you think, too. So on a scale of 1 to 5 sweaty jock straps, 5 being the best, 1 being
So 1 being meh and 5 being any way I can get my hands on it.
Yes. What would you rate baseball players as far as hotness? And we're talking male and female here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
this
It's an equal opportunity
Exactly.
type thingamajigs, whatever this is, live video thing.
Yes. So, Sarah, what's your opinion?
I'm going to go with a 3.
A 3.
A 3. And my reason for this is, some of them are not the most physically fit.
True.
But there is a skill level that's kind of hot.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
I saw Bull Durham.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
And, I've now kind of got a bit of a thing for baseball players. So I'm going to give them a 3. Cynthia, what are you giving?
I'm sorry.
You see Kathy, Doris.
Mandy's right with me.
Mandy's with you. Missy gives them 4. Really, Missy?
Interesting. Okay.
And Doris and Kathy are with me. Yay, the 3 girls. Did you see Bull Durham as well? Linda is going with 4.
Well, okay, so I agree with Michelle. The pants, I kind of like the pants.
Well, yeah. Okay,
The pants are hot.
okay. And sometimes the arms.
Okay, yes, sometimes the arms.
Sometimes the arms. Okay.
But for me, I just feel like there's a lot of chewing and a lot of spitting and a lot of scratching, which can be hard on occasion.
A lot of adjusting.
Yeah, and I'm just sort of, and honestly, like watching it, I kind of get a little bored, I have to be honest with you.
All right, so
it's just not my thing.
So, yeah, okay, so who are we moving on to next?
Ooh, basketball.
Basketball?
Basketball.
Yeah, you know, even though I'm tall, I'm going to go with a 2.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah,
okay, why a 2? Why are we thinking a 2?
Kind of lanky and a little bit awkward, and but you know what I'm thinking? Honestly, back problems.
Yeah, well, okay.
Back problems.
Wait,
you know?
are we discriminating against people who have back problems here? Is this something we need to discuss? You know, I'm coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my spinal fusion, right?
I know.
I feel like this is so insensitive.
Okay, so can we just, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we'll just like delete that bit. I'll just shut up. So you talk about basketball players now.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna go one higher, but for me,
3.
it's totally a height thing. So growing up, like, if I could wear my heels around a guy, 4-inch heels, which makes me approximately 6'3", and he's still taller than me, that is a definite plus.
It is a plus, and be able to look up to a guy, that's a plus, and not down, and yeah.
And I gotta be honest, like one of my very first sports crushes was the mailman Karl Malone.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, we can't be friends, I'm sorry, this is over. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we've got some ratings here.
Oh yes,
so Tiffany's is this basketball players. Tiffany, you're going with 2. Kathy's going with 2.
Okay.
I think that makes you and I, Kathy, 2 for 2 so far. Michelle is going 2. Deb is going 1. Harsh, Deb. Harsh.
Ouch. Oh, look, Reese, that 1.5.
Ooh, a little indecisive there. Doris is with me again on Bull Durham and on the 2. Okay. So, Doris, are we boring? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Doris, I'm hurt.
I don't know. Sarah, can you do an interpretive dance to liability?
Oh, hell, you don't want to see that.
No, I really do.
No. The answer's no. Okay, so next. Who are we going on to next? Football players.
Football players. Okay.
So I'm going to make you go first on this one.
Don't hate me, guys. Don't hate me. You know, it just...
And I'm with her, so don't hate us.
Football players do not do it for me. They don't. Like, well, there are certain individuals who play football who I find attractive, but just as a sport, it's not especially, like, hot, I don't think. Football.
So Michelle's coming in on 5.
5 for football.
And Kathy is
5 nice and big. I like that. Okay.
Men to football. Yeah, Rebecca. And I don't know what it is. Well, first of all, as women have known from the development of Lycra, is that white spandex is nobody's friend.
I kind of agree with you there. It's not slimming, first of all.
It's not slimming, and it's not, it just...
And then there's the pads, right?
Yeah,
there's part of me that's like, if you have to wear that many pads, because there's the contrast here, rugby versus football, right?
Yeah, and you know what we say about rugby?
What do you say about rugby?
No pads, no helmets, just balls. So rugby players,
let's rate rugby players. What do you guys think?
I'm giving my rugby players a 5. Woo! And maybe because I'm also being patriotic. Because these boys are big and bad and sweaty and they bleed and it's just, I should shut up now.
I love it. Actually, I'm going to go with,
what are we looking for?
I'm going to go with 4.
4 on rugby, all rugby
and
players.
And mostly because I haven't had a ton of opportunity to observe actual rugby matches. I feel like if I did, that might go to a 5.
You'd totally be on a 5 then.
Yeah.
Are
We're
you
getting
with
a lot
us
of 5s for the rugby. Heather Langley gives it a 5.
And Missy, if you've never watched rugby, you don't know what you're missing. Particularly you want to watch the All Blacks do the haka.
I have no idea what the hell you just said.
It's this war dance that they do, and it's about 30 men. There's a lot of thighs
grunting and sweating
and grunting and challenging and
I love it.
Hey,
these come in handy.
They come in handy. My daughter made the little sign.
Aren't they adorable?
She's been so clever with us.
What a lovely child that will print out jock straps and actually label them and put them on sticks. I'm just saying.
Guys, I'm loving wide pants, I agree, but football muscles.
Ooh. Mickey, okay, we're going to get to hockey next because we both have some things to say about hockey. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to get to hockey. Hockey is sort of like our climax, if you will.
Just speaking in romance terms.
Exactly. My man was a rugby player. Really, Mandy? What
Ooh.
position did he play?
Yeah, I would love to know. Oh, Carly, let's see. Oh, then, yeah, that's the thing about, numbers show up backwards. We didn't exactly
I'm
plan
sorry,
for that.
there's not much we can do about that. Heather, so you've seen the haka, the video of the haka. I mean, I actually think I might even put it in the comments because it is so
I want to see
worth
it now, too,
watching.
just because
Yeah,
that
no,
sounds
it's
that's right up my
sweaty
alley.
men in shorts and sexing it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do we want to talk about next?
Let's do hockey.
Let's do hockey.
Let's do hockey.
Ah.
We can hold this up together.
Oh yeah, testosterone
Oh my
on
gosh,
ice skates.
yes, yeah.
They are big, bad. Oh yes.
Yes,
Hockey
I
players.
totally agree.
5. If I could, okay, I'm going to give them 5 plus 2. We're going to give them a 7. On
Why
the
not?
hockey players.
We could do like 9 out of 10.
Oh
if
God,
we do
yes,
4 and-
exactly.
I don't math, so this looks like a lot, but I think that's a good thing.
So this is blonde for a lot.
Yes.
We like them a lot.
A lot. Yeah, so I went to my very first hockey game I think it was...
So Mandy's husband played, he was a winger,
Oh,
which means he was
wonderful.
very quick.
Yay!
He used to run the...
Looks like Deb Ballard is joining us. I'm loving seeing all these people who are joining us this
Those guys are hot, yeah,
Yes,
Kathy.
they are.
And Nikki's something
rough and primal.
That's what it
Big
is,
old
right?
vibe.
It is. It's like, and they've got those big hands.
The thing is, I never really was a hockey person until I went to an actual game of the Denver Avalanche. I think it was a year ago.
Go Avs!
Go Avs! Yes.
Avs.
It was a lovely friend of mine, Christy Ehrlich, who took me to my first one. We sat on the first bench right behind the opposing team's bench.
Yeah.
And just the way, when they took the ice, there was that rush of testosterone, masculinity.
It's testosterone, it's masculinity, and it's also skill. These guys are so skilled.
They really are.
It's that combination.
They're doing all of that plus they're on skates the entire time.
Exactly. And
To
it's
me,
something
that's
that
a
should be
huge-
girly, right? Because
Right.
it's skating. But,
Exactly, but it's
there's
so not.
nothing girly about it. I must say. So for me, hottest are rugby players, hockey players. You know what we haven't talked about? Soccer players.
Soccer. Oh, I love a soccer.
And Beckham,
I love.
Beckham's kind of the standard.
Right, but soccer legs. Can we just talk about soccer legs?
The whole thigh to butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. You're this is Sarah for butt.
I know you get where I'm going with this.
I love it. I do love a soccer player. They're fast, they're aggressive, there's all that pushing and shoving. Oh, see Rebecca, she's like, soccer! And Elizabeth's thighs! Yes, thighs! One of the few times women will get excited about thighs because usually, that's sort of
Oh, Carly, so thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Carly.
Bye-bye,
I'm
Carly.
so glad that you came. Yes, by the way, we'll be doing this every Friday. This is
Full body contact sports. Oh, that brings you round to who's your friend with the tattoos.
Oh,
and the do that?
okay. So the one sport that's hotter than hockey to me is UFC.
Yeah, she's...
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Okay, one thing you also have to know about Cynthia, I mean, she looks like an angel, but she really is a little dark and twisty. Okay.
I take that as a compliment, thank you.
She does, yeah.
So actually, I have to credit my platonic life partner and best friend, Kerrigan Byrne, who introduced me to UFC through the Ultimate Fight. They do a sort of a show every year where they sell it. It's like a process of elimination.
Yes, you're getting a lot of...
Yeah, See, but there's one player in particular that he's even short, but this dude, Conor McGregor. I want you all to take notes on that name. I want you to Google it after this.
McGregor.
Because not only is the man extremely eloquent when it comes time to talking shit, which he does very often, he backs that up, man. He gets in the ring and he just knocks their heads off one after the next. I'm sorry, I get a little excited.
So who's checking in with us? So
Yes, yeah.
Alicia
what's up?
says
Yes.
also that she didn't really like sports, just like you, until she saw her first
hockey
There
game,
is
yeah.
something about seeing it live. It's so
I
immediate.
so agree with you.
I actually have to tell you how I embarrassed myself the first time I saw a
please do.
hockey game live.
Oh, Lexi, Kathy knows who he is. He's hot.
He's
so
hot,
hot. Well, he's this he's an Irishman, right? So he's got the brogue, and he's got, and literally when he fights, he looks like the Notre Dame logo. He fights exactly like that,
Okay, Doris is talking about swimmers.
Oh. You know, no, I am totally with Doris on the swimmer body. I mean, watching the sport is not necessarily super
the most exciting thing.
But swimmers' bodies, they have those long, lean torsos.
You're kind of slipping off the screen that way. You have to get closer to me.
The V, right? Can we talk about the V, right? The V muscles. If you've seen Tarzan with Alexander Skarsgård, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you because I was going off about Conor McGregor.
I forget what I was talking about. Okay, so
Conor has that effect on women.
Okay, so I think we should maybe get to a couple of competitions, or what do you think? And then, because I think a couple of ladies are leaving us. Lean and yes, Doris. I do get you about that.
So every week we're going to do, or every other week, we're going to do a contest where we give away some lovely little gifty to you.
Yes.
And today I have
little gifty.
A Cynthia St. Aubin tote bag with the cover for From Hell to Breakfast on the front. And coming along with this, I have another little goodie for you that I picked up in Canada this year at the lovely Yves Longley's RTC conference. This is a fantastic water bottle by, and it's branded for the lovely Mandy Roscoe.
Fantastic water bottle.
Fantastic water bottle. Isn't it? You should have been Vanna. You do that, you know, The Price is Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I really wanted to do that when I was a kid.
Me
Can I just
too.
say that? That was like one of the considerations for an alternative.
I wanted the dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted again. We have a lovely Mandy Roscoe water bottle, and we have this lovely tote for you as well. And in order to be entered to win these, you have to do something very, very simple.
Exactly.
Yes.
You have to pop along to my website and sign up for my newsletter. If you're already signed up for my newsletter, just say I already signed up and I'll find you there. I will put the link for my website in the comments below when we're done.
Yes, I'm going to put the link for my newsletter sign up. I promise never to spam you. I may occasionally send you recipes for dip because I'm very passionate about dip. I think it's delicious.
Dip is
But
important.
you also get to be the first to know about contests, new releases, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
So
I release 4 newsletters a year, so really
it's very rare. You're not going to get something from me.
I really am too lazy.
Only when I have something interesting to tell people. So sign up for our newsletters, comment in the comments that you've done it, or if you're already signed up, and we will announce the winner. What should we announce the winner?
Actually, next Friday. When we come back again, we'll announce the winner. Does that work for you guys? Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
okay. And Cynthia, have you got any news?
Yes. Let's talk news first. So this is going to be backwards because, you know, I obviously hadn't figured that out yet. But for those of you who may be new to me, Unlovable, the very first book in my Matilda Schmidt
such an awesome book,
Paranormal Psychologist series is absolutely free on all platforms. So iTunes, Nook, Kindle, whatever you read on, you can get it for free. And for those of you who are new to the series, I basically came up with this after a disastrous meeting, my first meeting, a pitch session with an agent who I was hoping to get to represent me. Unfortunately, I made a really ill-timed and off-color joke about humping her leg because I was so excited.
Oh, no!
And oddly enough, she did not jump at the chance to represent me after that eloquent, foray into introducing my skills. So when I went back to the room, Kerrigan Byrne, my friend, was there, and we were sitting on a leather couch.
Heather would like to know, is your book available
Absolutely,
on audio?
yes. It's available on audio as well. So it's on Audible, and I believe it's, Audible. What is it? What am I going to say? Sorry, losing my train of thought. It's on Audible, and it's amazing. It's narrated by the lovely Holly Jackson, who does such an amazing job.
Cool.
So when I got back to the room after the terrible pitch session with the agent, we were talking about how much therapy I probably needed to prevent these kind of outbursts in the future. And then I thought, what would a paranormal character who needed therapy do? Like, if you're a werewolf and you're having mental issues, who the hell do you talk to?
Tricky.
Thus the idea for Matilda Schmidt, Paranormal Psychologist, was born. So why don't you tell us about...
I've also got a freebie available. This is, and again, the backwards thing, sorry about that. This is it's the first in series of my Willow Park romance series. It's called Nobody's Angel. It's free on iBooks and Amazon. And I kid you not, it's the first time it's ever been free. My publisher's not a huge fan of the freebies, so...
You definitely want to get this.
You've got a week to go and get this.
It's hilarious, it's cute, it's funny, it's amazing.
And I just really want this red coat.
Yes. Oh man, I love a red coat.
And what else have you got for us?
So I just wanted to plug one more thing. Recent new release with me and my 3 other authors who I adore, Kerrigan Byrne, Tiffany Helmer, and Cindy Stark. We write a series about 4 sister witches, elemental witches, and this came out just a couple weeks ago. So Witch is Wild, which I absolutely love.
And I haven't read this yet. I have to confess, it's on my iPad waiting for me.
If you ever wondered what the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse would be like as a romantic lead, they are the love interests for these 4 sisters. So we've had such a good time writing these guys. Seriously.
I'm sure you did.
Yes.
Thank you. Doris says, Nobody's Angel is awesome. Thank you, Doris.
Oh, I love that. Doris was saying, so hysterical. I was literally crying hysterically reading this, which is pretty much my favorite compliment ever.
It's lovely.
Yes.
Thank you,
love
Doris.
that.
You made our day.
Yes.
So I also have, were you done?
Yeah.
You done that?
That's
I also have, I'm going to do these 2 together, I think. This is number 3 in my Sir Arthur's legacy. It's called Conquering William.
It's so good.
See what I did there? William the Conqueror.
Conquering William.
See what I did there?
She's a thinking woman.
And this one's for 99 cents. Now, honestly, I have no idea how much longer it's going to be for 99 cents because I didn't even know it was on 99 cents until somebody sent me an email and said, hey, do you know your book? Concrete. So this is medieval romance. Now, if you've never read me before and you don't feel up to a full novel commitment, if you feel that might be just too much time, I also am, and this one says, Don't You Want Me, Baby?
The answer is yes, in case you were wondering.
This is a novella I've written, and it's a medieval time travel novella. So you get to hear what I sound like when I write contemporary and what I sound like when I write medieval.
Spoiler, awesome. She sounds awesome writing both.
She has to, I paid her to say that. So this one I'm prepared to give away free. So if you would like one of these, if you are already friends with me, just DM me with an email address. If you're not friends with me, leave it in the comments and I will see about getting your email address. It's only available on Kindle, so I'll have to gift it to you through Amazon. But if you'd like to, it's 30,000 words. Literally, it's the third of a full novel. It's over before you know.
A quick, amazing read.
And it would be a way to sort of find out if you like me or not.
I think everybody will, but I may be biased.
Well, that's why I'm doing this with her.
So I think this has been absolutely amazing. I've had so much fun, and I love that so many people are tuning in. It's been amazing, like reading all the comments. And
it has been. Thank you.
So we're going to do this every Friday at 12:30 Mountain Time, which is 2:30 Eastern.
Yeah. Yes. And 11:30 Pacific.
Yes.
1:30 Central.
Look at her. She's got it wired. So we're going to be doing this every week.
Yep.
Usually 20 minutes or so. And we'll have a new topic every week, whatever happens to catch our fancy. Or if there's a topic you would like to hear us discuss, you're more than welcome to leave that in the comments.
Exactly.
And we will extemporize.
Exactly. Yeah, we will just put the blonde thing on it.
Yes.
And then I suppose there's really only one thought to leave you with. We'd like to leave you with this thought for the day.
Deep thought.
Take this into your weekend.
Yes.
You know that they say that gentlemen prefer blondes.
That's because blondes know what gentlemen prefer.
Think about it. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.